started here in just a second. We're also live streaming on YouTube. So we are welcoming people from all over the globe to this presentation because this conversation today is pertinent to everybody who lives on our planet. Now, if you don't live on our planet, we don't need you on the call today, right? So if there's any UFOs, this does not apply. Now, I'm just killing time waiting for RJ to pull up the slide presentation, so I'm not this goofy, okay? All right, let's read these emails. Yay, where are we going? We are going to an island. Ugh, looks beautiful. I love it. Let me get one more sip of coffee. I'm drinking earthing coffee, if anybody wants to know. All right, we are going to get started. Ugh, is this not a beautiful picture? Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Susie Jackson, also known as Energy, and we are talking nature's frequencies today. We're going to be talking about energetic health and wellness, and we do this every Saturday at this time and on this link. So you and your friends and family and loved ones are always welcome to join us to learn about how you can live with more energy and vitality. So we've got this quick little video that sums it all up, but then we're going to talk a little bit more. So let's all listen. And we can't hear you.
It's not something we can buy, but something we can improve. For decades, people have searched the answers to many questions regarding our health and improving it. Do you want to have the ability to live life to the fullest? Are you interested in sleeping better at night and having more energy during the day in a natural, healthy way? What if there was a revolutionary technology that could change your life? A technology that slows the aging process of fruits, vegetables, and breads, and also assists the body in offsetting the harmful effects of electromagnetic fields and more? We introduce Nature's Frequencies, an award-winning company that manufactures innovative health and wellness products under 6 U.S. patents, with natural health and wellness solutions that assists with balancing and harmonizing the body. But how do we do this? We combine knowledge from the East with technology from the West. As far back as 6000 BC, the Chinese have believed that the body has an optimal energy flow. When this flow is disrupted, it manifests negatively by stimulating specific points on the body. The body is encouraged to correct itself. We fast forward to the 19th century, a period of exciting scientific progress in the West. During this time, Nikola Tesla was a genius before his time. This Serbian-American inventor, engineer, and physicist confirmed the existence of scalar waves. Scalar waves are composed of pure zero-point energy. This gives them the ability to store data in a substrate. But something must be able to hold the data. Enter Dennis Gabor, who in 1971 won the Nobel Prize for his invention and development of the holographic method. Holography can be used to store information inside crystals. And this knowledge is combined today to help you have better health and life. When applied to the body, the unique energy field signatures of Nature's Frequencies products correct and harmonize your body's frequency to optimize your body's energy flow. When the body's energy flow is restored and harmonized, the health of the body is naturally realigned. All of this has been developed by a family company with big plans for the future. Visit our website, www.naturesfrequencies.com, to take care of your precious health with Nature's Frequencies. Inspired by Tesla, patented by us.
I love that. And the more you learn about our company and our products, the more you're going to see how we solve critical problems for being a human these days. Now, Nature's Frequencies is not new to this, okay? They've been doing this production for over 9 years, and they have 15 major industry awards that they have won, including the prestigious Gold Medal Edison Award. To date, they have been issued 6 U.S. patents. They have more that are pending. They've been featured on television media as well as the print media for their innovations and their excellence. So this is a very exciting company and product, and it's all inspired by a genius, Nikola Tesla. Nature's Frequencies has incorporated Tesla technology and patented the process, this is key, of replicating the energy and frequency of natural substances and then programming them into energetic health and wellness products. Nature's Frequencies USA patented technology works in harmony with our body's own innate intelligence, okay? So it directs the right amount of energy to the right place at the right time and in the right amount, with you and I never having to ingest anything. That is pretty awesome. So here's the problem that we're going to talk about today, and that's 5G, okay? Our bodies are energy, and every day our bodies are being bombarded by internal and external stressors, and it's coming from everywhere. But today we're going to focus on 5G and EMF radiation that is coming from our cell phones and from cell towers. These stressors can create real issues for the body's overall level of function and harmonization. And the way it works, unfortunately, is that when our body is interrupted by these stressors, then that's when we're going to start to feel uncomfortable. All right. So Nature's Frequencies has the solution, as they have invented and patented some of the most advanced energetic health and wellness products that are designed to counteract this problem and to restore the body's natural energy flow to help your body achieve optimal health and wellness energetically. The following is a direct quote from one of our patents, and it says, where the earthing card emits energy that is tuned, okay, to the natural frequency of the earth. It's called grounding energy. When you place our EMF Shield plus earthing card in your body's energy field, then what happens is your body absorbs the beneficial frequencies that it needs in the amount that it needs when it needs it to help you achieve and maintain optimal health, energy, and vitality naturally and energetically. And I want to just add that it does that by strengthening us, okay? Where these things make us weaker, these products make us stronger. And we owe it all to our award-winning company owners. It's a father and son family business. Rick Hassler is our CEO and founder. He's been a successful business owner, selling his previous business as an Inc. 500 company after running that business for 25 years. And then his son, RJ, who is with us today, is the president and founder. RJ is the driving force behind the company. He created and developed this technology along with his father, Rick, and I'm going to turn it over to RJ. Thank you, RJ.
All right. Thank you, Susie. So today's topic is about 5G EMF towers and what it's doing to you. So here we have a quick little informational video about what's just going on. So let's hear what they have to say.
5G fifth generation technology promises faster download speeds and conveniences that most of us have never dreamed of, but will also be blanketed with a new type of radiation called millimeter waves. Health experts are warning about the rising risks with a 5G rollout.
It's not been made clear to the public that 5G won't just be another number and letter on your cell phone. It requires an entirely new infrastructure of thousands of small cellular antennas to be erected throughout cities where it's going to be installed.
What would 5G infrastructure look like? Small cell antennas could be placed as close as every third hydro pole. Scientists from 42 countries are now warning their governments about the emerging health problems associated with wireless radiation, and Canadian doctors and scientists have added their voices.
The most prevalent symptoms include headache, fatigue, decreased ability to concentrate, tinnitus, irritability, and insomnia. Impacts on the heart and the nervous system are also of great concern.
Dr. Rena Bray has been working at the Provincial Environmental Health Clinic for 15 years and seen the number of people suffering adverse effects from electromagnetic exposure rising.
We are concerned that the upcoming introduction of 5G will significantly increase the proximity and extent of exposure to microwave radiation in Ontarians. We predict that the number of people who develop the symptoms I just mentioned will rise in the places where 5G is first installed.
Dr. Magda Havas is internationally recognized for her research on the biological effects of electromagnetic pollution. She said that at high intensities, these waves cause intense heat and pain because sweat glands on the surface of our skin act like mini antennas.
At lower frequencies, scientists are predicting damage to eyes, loss of insect populations, which are already declining, antibiotic resistance in bacteria, and physiological effects on the nervous system and on the immune system.
Radiation from radio frequencies is classed in the same category of carcinogens as lead. One advisor to the World Health Organization said there's enough evidence that if they were to re-evaluate radio frequency radiation,
it would be placed in class 1, i.e. a human carcinogen, and governments could not possibly ignore that.
So that was a great little video and showing the problems with 5G EMF. It's not getting worse. It's not getting better, and it's going to continue to get worse. So here we'll go to
5.
So this is actually just a screenshot of my computer where I'm in Boston. I'm in Boston in a high rise, but if my computer is picking up all of these, I'm also picking up all of these. So this is everywhere. So you can just check however many internet you see, and that's also hitting you. So then this is another this is a water tower from where Dad's at in Guilford. He was all happy him being in New Hampshire, the 5G wasn't there. But now this is right next to our movie theater, and these are all 5G, and that's on a water tower. So water picks up everything. So the 5G EMF, this is something that really needs to be really looked into. Towers are going up, like they said in that video. More towers are getting put up everywhere. They said they could be as popular as every 3 poles. You'll see a 5G tower. So next we'll go to Dr. Stan Lang. He has been a physician for over 30 years, extremely intelligent. And let's see what he has to say about EMF.
There's over 500 published studies that show that EMF damages physiology. Not all human studies, but there are human studies also. And there's 2 things that I think are, well, there's 3 things I'll mention. There's a lot of things you could talk about. The first thing is that EMF interferes with your pineal gland's ability to make melatonin. And so when that happens, you don't sleep well. So by letting this EMF hit you, especially when it's in the evening, especially if it's through the night, then your ability to sleep is impaired because you're not making melatonin naturally. So that's a really big one. And I tell people that your brain interprets EMF as if somebody's shining a bright light in your eyeballs. It can't tell the difference. It's just energy that's not supposed to be there. And so the pineal gland is being signaled, don't make melatonin yet. It's not time to go to bed yet. So that's for myself, the biggest thing. But there are other things that it does that are more subtle. One of them is that it causes the fungi in your GI tract to make hundreds of times more toxins than normal. So we have over 5,000 species of fungi in our GI tract. They're supposed to be there. They're not pathogens, but they act pathogenically when you stimulate them with EMF. They make a lot more toxins, and these toxins just don't sit there in the gut. They're absorbed and they go through the body. The third thing that happens is that it causes the balance of power to shift of the different bacteria that live in your gut. That's called the biome. And there's over 1,500 species, and they all shift in response to these energies. And 4G passes right through you. There's no blocking 4G. 5G is much more intense, but it doesn't go through as much, but it's much more intense superficially. So that both together are capable of causing quite a bit of disruption, and it will get worse.
It was very well put by Dr. Stan. It's like you said, this is something that is not that is getting worse. So then we'll go to Dr. Janine. She's been a chiropractor as well as a board certified traditional naturopathic doctor since 2006. She is a super friendly lady. We've known her for almost 9 years as well. So we'll see what Dr. Janine has to say.
Basically, we have all of these devices around us that communicate energetically, so to speak. The Wi-Fi, the cell phones, the towers, the Bluetooth, all of these things, you can't see it. You can't feel it. Some people can feel it that are really, really sensitive. Most people can't feel it. You can't taste it. You can't hear it. However, it's bombarding us and affecting us all the time. And what happens is our bodies are frequency, our bodies are energetic. And we all know this because you might go into a room and somebody negative walks in, or somebody that's sad or that has an attitude walks in, and you can literally feel the energy of the room just, I know we've all felt that before, or, being around somebody that just makes you feel tense. Well, this is what happens to our cells when we are surrounded by this electromagnetic frequency, this EMF radiation. Our cells go into a stress mode. And so what happens with them is that they the cell membranes kind of harden down. They have a hard time getting rid of their toxins, and they have a hard time taking in their nutrients. So it affects our body's function. Now, the original studies that were done on cell phones, they said, oh, well, it doesn't really affect us because it doesn't, heat the tissue up that much. Well, there's so many more effects that don't have anything to do with heat. There's biological effects that affect the function of our cells and our tissues. And that's what's really causing a problem. When you have these devices that emit, so anything that is hooked up wirelessly, whether it be the LTE, the new 5G, which that takes it to a whole different level. That is exponentially more toxic than what we've been exposed to. And what that's doing to us is it's really taking our immune system down, to be honest with you. That's what it does. It hinders your immune functions drastically. And so now more than ever, we've got to be super proactive. But as our phones try to communicate with the Wi-Fi, with the Bluetooth, and with the cell phone towers, there's 3 different types of radiation that it's emitting. When we have these devices on our phones, and I'm one of those people, unfortunately, I'm contributing to the statistic. I am one of those people with 2 phones. I don't go anywhere without it. I keep it on every device, the phones, the computers, the tablets, the routers, everything that I can absolutely think of. I'm going to go through this list and make sure I haven't missed anything, because basically, when we have it close to our bodies, which we do with these, whether we carry them on our bodies or whether they're in our bags, they're still right there next to us. And so we're having a greater effect. So the start of it is protecting your own environment, mitigating all the devices in your own environment, and then wearing that card so that you're protected against everything else that's coming from the outside.
Yes, very well put by Dr. Janine. Yes, she says, yeah, you can use the EMF shields in the back of your phones, but that'll help you for your phone. The earthing card is, that should be on everybody, and we'll get into a little bit to that after this. But first, we're going to go to Dr. Janine and the importance of good sleep.
But our bodies were meant to be in harmony with the earth. That's just the bottom line. We stop that by wearing these shoes with these rubber soles so that we're never reconnecting with the earth. We're never having that ability to diffuse all of that stress from our bodies and to soak up those negative ions from the earth, which are healing and beneficial. And so by wearing this earthing card, it's like we're walking around barefoot all the time. Now, who doesn't feel good walking around barefoot, especially on the beach, right? Have you ever gone to the beach and came back feeling horrible? Ever? No. So it's like having a little bit of the beach on your body, in your pocket every day. So of course you have better balance and you feel better and you sleep better. And sleep is huge. I cannot stress enough the importance of good quality sleep. And this is one of the things, these energies that we're being bombarded with are one of the major factors that disrupt our sleep and that cause people to have a hard time falling asleep, staying asleep, tossing and turning, because our body is in stress. It's like, what's going on? I'm trying to rest. And so this really helps to diffuse that. And once you're getting good quality sleep, you're going to look better, you're going to feel better, you're going to function better.
Right on. Yep. So good sleep, extremely important. And it's important to mitigate your risks around with all this EMF around you. So from here, let's go to quantum energy practitioner, Tim Coleman. He's been a quantum energy practitioner for over 10 years. He uses his energy expertise to get to the root causes of energy, of issues. And we all love Dr. Tara. We love Tim Coleman. So let's go see what he has to say.
EMF. Just to give you an idea, I have this really neat computer where I can bring somebody into my office. I hook up similar like a blood pressure cuff onto their arm. And now I have complete access to their body. It's like an IT person, going through your computer. But I can determine from the body standpoint, what are the main stresses? What are the priorities of the body? What can the body handle? For example, if somebody comes in and they might have heavy metal toxicity, but it'll tell me, no, they're not ready for that. Or, maybe their liver and their kidneys are just not up to par right now. So I can get a lot of information. I know we were talking the other day, I can look at anything and I can look at your spinal fluid. I can look at every nerve of the eye, anything. Well, what's interesting is, I've had this machine for probably 10, 11 years and I do all kinds of things. I can imprint frequencies into homeopathic remedies. I can infuse them into a person's body with lasers, a lot of neat stuff. So what I've noticed though, I have this category in the computer under toxicity. Now that'll tell me what are the main stresses to the body as it relates to toxicity. What I've noticed ever since this whole quarantine thing, there's been a dramatic increase in EMF exposure because it'll tell me right there, EMF exposure is the body's top priority, top stress. And I'm seeing a lot of really strange symptoms that maybe I would see once in a while. And now it seems like almost everyone's coming in with just random things like ringing of the ears, they can't sleep, even kids, panic attacks, just energy issues. And what it is a lot of this EMF exposure, because where are people going to go? You got kids now on their tablets, they're in front of you playing video games, mom and dad, they might be working from home. Everybody is in this Wi-Fi soup and they're just getting microwaved. And just to give you an example, I just had a client, she texted me because her child is now having panic attacks, just can't go to sleep. She's scared. Well, after investigating and talking to her, she just installed a new security system, Wi-Fi security system with the camera and the whole alarm and everything. And it was having an effect on her little girl.
Yep, the Wi-Fi is everywhere. And let's see a little bit more.
Personally, and what I recommend everybody is the EMF or the earthing card. That is absolutely foundational because you need that foundation for everything else, and it's going to enhance anything else you do, any other products, even besides the products, So the earthing card is number one, in my opinion. And then from there, the EMF shields, that's absolutely foundational because that provides additional protection and balance for your body. And, again, we're being inundated with electrical pollution. I put them on my phones, tablets, my Wi-Fi modem.
Yeah, the EMF shields belong on everyone's phones, and it's also other electronic devices as well. I mean, laptops, iPads, smart TVs, hair dryers. So it's not just for the cell phones. And now we'll go to Dr. Joe Goth. Dr. Joe has been a surgeon for over 35 years, and we will be hearing from him. And what should we say?
I carry 4 earthing cards with me everywhere. 3 in my pocket, 1 on my cell phone. In my bed at night, I have 4 cocktail glasses filled with energized water, but I put an earthing card in each glass in the corners of my bed. And it makes me sleep better. The other thing that makes me sleep better is I put 6 of the refrigerator freshness cards on top of my mattress underneath my sheets. And I also put an earthing card in the pillow and a freshness card in the pillow. And I'm telling you what, I sleep like a baby. Without these products, and it's a combo, guys, the combo of the earthing card and the refrigerator freshness card when you're sleeping, that makes me sleep like a baby. Well, the combination of products, I call it the trilogy: the earthing card, the nitro, and the relief. Okay, the threesome work in concert together, guys. They work in concert together. Okay, now could you get away with just the nitros? Yeah. Could you get away with just the nitros and relief? Yes. Is a card absolutely 100% necessary? I'm going to say yes. So if you're going to invest your time and money in a company like this, you want to use all these devices.
All right. So as Dr. Joe said, it is time to be proactive. And that's what we're really good at this. So we have the EMF Shield right here over here, and then our earthing card. So I put earthing cards in each one of my pockets. I have forever. So that's on me at all times. And EMF Shields, they go everywhere. I don't know if you can see my phone, but they're everywhere. So from here, we'll go to a new inflation buster, and that will be inflation buster number 10. So this comes with one earthing card, one EMF Shield, and then one food freshness cards. And that is for $225, which is just a little bit over the price of one EMF or Shield earthing card. So from here, we will go to how to get started. You can become a Nature's Frequencies brand partner, or you can shop as a customer. And now we have some shareable media at nfmediahub.com, and then YouTube is Nature's Frequencies YT, where you can see this in the live stream. And that